Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. It's been a little while since I did a live. So guys, trust me, the weekly lives are gonna be back from now on. Just letting you guys know. And yeah, guys, here we are again on a Friday, guys. And boy, oh boy, I was thinking, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about the worst decoy of all time. I think we have this conversation once before, right? And guys, my mommy and daddy kid has to be the absolute worst, okay? And I think that he's in this one. Let me see. Is he in this one? There he is, guys. There he is. This guy's the absolute worst. Like, how in the world did he make it on the show? Absolutely insane. Now, guys, I was joking, say, yo, like, this dude looks like he won the friggin' state wrestling championship. Look at the traps on this kid. There's no way you could ever think that this kid, you know what I'm saying? The thing about that one kid, hi, Stanley. You mind if I make myself a drink? Stanley, right? I guess that would work for him. You know what I'm saying? But guys, look at this kid. You know what I mean? Come on. So guys, this is the Charles Lawrence one, because I was thinking, I think about all the times where they like try and name drop Chris Hansen, right? And this was the first guy to do it. A lot of guys knew who he was, right? But then there was another guy on Takedown where he was like, yeah, me and Chris, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, guys, we're going to get into this. But, guys, I actually have the chat log. Let's see. Let's go over here. Here we go. And props to Joey's TCAP. Guys, this is the chat log for Charles Lawrence. And it's so weird. Like, the fact that this is done on a phone. Look, and 8. I don't even know what he calls himself. Guys, I can't do. Oh, dude, he has Vincent Ambrosio's one. Dude, I haven't seen that one. Maybe we'll go over Vincent Ambrosio's
first day of school
chat log.
How are you?
Next Friday. Yeah. Let's do that. Guys, I've never even looked at Vincent Ambrosio's chat log. Look at that. Guys.
Hi. How are you?
Alright, here we go. So guys, we're gonna look at this. And for those you guys who they might not remember, Charles Lawrence is this guy. So the guy that Chris Hansen knew from the train, and he looks a little bit like Glory Hole Jerry. You know what I'm saying? But not quite. You know what I mean? This loser, dude. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the chat log, guys, real quick. Where are we here? There we are.
Hi. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm good. What's doing?
Just got home from school.
Nice. TGIF. A belated happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks. Kinda sucks, but I'm over it.
So, what are you up to? The next day. Morning.
Morning. Still sleepy. Man, today sucks. Too cold.
I know.
So what'd you do?
I'm still in bed. You?
Yeah. It's a stay in bed kind of day.
Now, I forget if this was like the Whisper app or whatever, because it seems like around this time, you know what I mean, that Whisper app was a big thing.
True. At least you can always have fun in bed, winky face.
LOL. Where from?
Fairfield. You?
Vert close. Very.
Cool.
Is that really you in your pic?
Yes. Why?
Just wondering. Some people post fake pics.
I don't.
That's cool. Hate fakes.
So, how close is close?
Pretty close. Hey, man. Let me go shower and get some breakfast. You be around in a bit?
Yes. I had my coffee, so I feel better. LOL.
Hey, man. Just got out of the shower. You there?
I was eating. How was your shower? About to do the same.
Hot and wet, LOL.
Hot and wet, LOL. Jameson, what's going on, my friend?
I'm just here for the Seattle Bareback boys.
And hopefully soapy. LOL.
So what you doing today? LOL. Very soapy.
A few errands. Making some cookies at a pizza party tonight.
Oh, cool.
You have any plans?
Nah, just chilling and watching Netflix.
Nice.
They
So,
met on
how do you
Grindr.
like
Okay.
Grindr?
It's
Oh,
cool.
nice.
I've been kicked off a few times, though.
Why?
Age.
How old are you?
Swear you won't report me?
Of course not.
13.
You're almost my neighbor. LOL. So, what are you looking for on here?
Really? Just chatting. Or whatever.
I like whatever. LOL.
Smooth one there,
Happy
buddy.
face.
Knucklehead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like they said he was making cookies.
What have you done so far?
He's making about 10 dozen
I
of them.
had sex
Did you dose him?
He's got family from the up north.
with my ex-girlfriend. Nothing with a guy.
Gotcha. But you like guys better now?
Never tried it, but being with my girlfriend was really awkward.
Who is you? Richard Brielle? But I don't want to kiss him, though. You know what I mean?
I get it. Maybe you need a good teacher.
Yeah? You know one?
You're talking to him. LOL.
LOL. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So are you bi or just gay?
School is in session. Really happy face. More gay, but also somewhat bi. Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
What do you like to watch?
Yeah. What do you like?
Mostly gay porn and some bi porn. What do you watch?
Sweet. I like gay DP ATM.
What's ATM? DP is so hot.
Ass to mouth.
You're getting me hard, LOL.
I know, right?
Question mark?
Nothing was better than the what's his name? Hey Stanley. You remember that? The guy who was reading it? I like the ass inside my balls. Oh man.
I know, right?
What did you mean by that?
DP is hot.
So do you think you're more of a top? Question mark?
I don't know. I'm willing to learn.
Can you get away?
I
Man,
wanna
it's
be
fucking
top.
cold. I don't want to be out today.
Okay, but you are pretty close.
Yeah.
I live alone.
Okay. I'm alone.
You are?
Yeah. Parents gone till Monday.
Cool. Want me to stop by?
Yeah. Where you at?
I'm right by the Citgo and Mobile stations on South Pine Creek Road. Where are you? They really left you alone?
What kind of car? Yeah. I'm alone.
Chevy SUV.
So,
One question.
Yeah.
Are you a cop or an...
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
You know, later he's going to try and argue that he thought it said 18, not 13.
Uh-huh.
Why would it be so strange that an 18-year-old is being left alone by his
That's
parents?
true. Facts, yeah.
Involved in law enforcement.
LOL. Really?
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, man. I get it.
So when and where?
Redacted address. See you in a
Redacted
bit.
address.
Hey, my mom's black Jeep is in the driveway. Come to the side door to the right of the garage.
Okay,
This is broad daylight. It's like 3:15 p.m. he said to be there. Look at that.
probably be there around 3:15.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay,
Hey, you still coming?
yes. Leaving shortly. Are you watching porn now?
Nah. You bringing some? Cool. How long?
I can if you want me to.
Can't wait to see you.
5 minutes. So you're absolutely alone.
Yeah.
So hold on. I'm just trying to make sure, right?
Till Monday.
Look at that. That has to be the shortest chat log I've ever seen. My entire trick gum. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. That's all it takes, huh? Just a few minutes and they're hooking up.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's the thing.
okay.
That's
Bad boys.
yeah, cause that's the corn he brought. You remember
Yes,
that?
it is. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then no, but that's the thing about why there's there are times where there's I don't want to say like outbreaks, but you know, if you have one irresponsible knucklehead, you know what I mean, that might catch something, and it's not he's being irresponsible, man. There are a lot of STIs that can go around. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Let's go over here.
The predators I catch come in all shapes, all sizes, and all ages. Like this creep pushing 60. But Charles Lawrence isn't looking to hook up with a 13-year-old girl. He's looking for a boy.
He says I live alone. Okay, I'm alone.
Lawrence doesn't know it, but he's the latest guy I've caught in our all-new investigative series, Hansen vs. Predator.
We have to have just at least one more communication.
We're working with the cooperation of Fairfield, Connecticut Police and Tetrad Corps, an online predator watchdog group.
So that's it.
In our sting house, we've
That
hit
name just doesn't hit like the Ghost Team or Perverted Justice, no?
Or Viper.
Tetrad Core. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. I think that was one of the things that kind of turned me off from Hansen vs. Predator from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Was like, I don't know, this wasn't the same. You know, but
Well, I like that he's wearing a bulletproof vest, you know, just in case they come through the chat, right?
Yeah. Let's do. Hold. 1 second. Okay, here we go.
hidden more than a dozen cameras. We've even placed a microphone underneath a leaf. Lawrence
That's a real James Bond stuff there, Chris. You even placed a microphone beneath a leaf, right?
is well educated and apparently very well off. He lives in Fairfield, a jewel of Connecticut's gold.
What did this guy do for a living, Jameson? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Obviously, something in finance, I'm sure.
Lawrence TCAP. All right, let's see. Yeah. He was an accountant. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, he lives less than 2,000 feet away, and he still drove his car. What an idiot! He did 2 years in prison. Look at that. Look at that. So Lawrence pled guilty under what's called the Alford Doctrine. Meaning he pled guilty but not admit to the acts he pled guilty for. What?
Of course.
Huh. Interesting. I
Didn't know this was going to be a lesson in civics.
Now, everyone, get ready for a lesson in civics. The guy is such a tool. Isn't he in jail for like 30 years? Something now?
I think he got 20 or 25. Yeah.
He's not getting out for a long time. Fred Durst Jr. is not getting out for a long time. You guys know what's crazy? I saw a video. Look at this. Bizkit 2024. Guys, there was like all the. Look at Fred Durst now. Look. And yo, there was a whole concert full of people going. And look, it went viral. Guys, who was still listening to Limp Bizkit in 2024? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Like, am I crazy here, right? Look at this. I know Creed is touring again too. Creed tour.
I didn't listen to them back when they were popular.
Look at that. Music real in a I like Creed. I don't like them as people. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know them, but the guitar player is one of the most underrated guitar players of all time. Scott Stapp's a douche, but I like Creed's music. I'll admit to it. Look at this. Is this not the most like 2000s? Look. Creed, Three Doors Down, Buck Cherry, Tonic, Vertical Horizon, Fuel, The Verve Pipe, and Dishwalla. Look at that! Is that not the most 2000s lineup you've ever seen?
Was Hoobastank unavailable?
Oh, maybe, dude. Maybe they're like, I don't know, friggin' carrying the friggin' sound equipment or something. I don't know. Ashley, what's going on, my friend?
Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday.
Good. What are some other 2000s or even like early 2010s, man? You like Evanescence and all those other Hoobastank, Nickelback. Who else? And then Scott Stapp left, and it was Alter Bridge. You remember that? And they had the blonde-haired dude, and then they had Three Doors Down. Yeah, man. Yeah, the 2000s. Guess what the craziest look was in the 2000s, other than those horrible low-rise boot cut jeans. Remember this? That girls used to wear these low-rise jeans. You remember?
Oh, that's a throwback.
You remember that? And then they have like the ones with the flare, but all they were was bell bottoms. Remember that? And then look at this. Ashley, you remember Misha Barton?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen her now?
Oof.
No.
Oh no.
Oh my
that,
god,
dude.
what happened?
Look at that. Yo, she must have been hitting the blow pretty hard back in the day. And guess how old she is?
I mean, she looks like she's in her 40s, 50s, maybe.
She's 38 years old. Look at that. Look at that, dude. She looks terrible. Like, I mean, I don't understand. It's just bad habits, or you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like
Yikes.
So for instance, Jennifer Aniston. Let's do Jennifer Aniston. Was it 2024? You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
She's beautiful.
And or the vampire herself, Selma Hayek. She's a vampire. You know what I mean? But then again, you don't see her out partying and acting crazy and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the real one, she looks the exact same. Sade is a vampire, dude. She does not age at all. She looked the same in 1988 as she does now, dude. It's crazy, you know? But you just gotta take care of yourself, you know? And obviously, Misha Barton did not take care of herself. Now, I will give Kelly Bundy a little bit of grace because she has, what is it, MS?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think she had cancer at one point too, didn't she?
It hit her all at once. Because if you look, 2022, she still looked okay. But then I remember after the cough, I think it's all the MS drugs. Man, like those drugs will mess you up. Look at that. 1 year later. You know what I mean?
Aww.
So, but that's MS for you, man. MS will mess you up. So, but yeah. Anyways, I digress. There's another it girl from back in the day. The thing about the 2000s that I didn't like was that whole skinny. Oh, Brittany Murphy. You guys remember Brittany Murphy from Clueless? Remember her?
Mm-hmm.
How she looked right here. You know what I mean? She looked just fine, and then she lost all that weight. You know what I mean? And they try to make her look like this, like kind of Paris Hilton kind of look-alike. You know what I'm saying? And she just didn't look right. 2005. Yeah, look at how skinny she is right there. You know? And then she passed away. I think she had like an eating disorder, which is really, really sad, you know? But she just was, the 2000s, everyone fawned over this like super skinny girl look. You know what I mean? It's very, 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 very strange. So, it's funny how things go back around. Because you guys remember, was it Kate, what was her name? The heroin chic chick? Kate Moss, right? This is her, right? Back in the 90s. Remember, all the models were all super duper skinny. I'm glad we got away from that. Anyways, I digress. Let's see.
Coast. He's in a
Oh, 70 Sue, what's going on, my friend? She says, simple plan, good there was yellow card, there was a story of the year, there's Hawthorne Heights, yeah, man.
an accountant. He works as a commercial real estate broker. And get this, he lives only 2,000 feet away.
Guys, commercial real estate is cooked. Ever since the cough, that whole industry is barely hanging on by a thread. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live in the DMV, you know what I mean? And the DC is trying to push for all the government workers to come back into the workplace because all these buildings are just sitting empty. You know what I'm saying? So, good luck with that.
From our sting house, a quarter mile he probably wishes he never traveled.
Hopefully Lori can get this guy back on the feed. I don't care what she says.
Lori from Tetrad is texting.
Look at this guy. Actually, can you think of a worse decoy than this guy?
He was horrible. That poor, well, I say kid. He's a grown man. Grown man.
Look at those traps, dude. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he
Worst
just won.
decoy.
He won the state wrestling championship. You know what I'm saying?
Lawrence as our on-site decoy looks on. On social media, Lawrence calls himself an 8x6 guy. The decoy.
Oh, an 8x6 guy. That's
What does that even? What does that mean?
I don't even know, dude. Look at
What does that mean?
Clearly tells Lawrence.
Those are his
age.
dimensions.
How old are you?
Oh.
Swear you won't report me? Of course not. 13.
But when the decoy reveals his supposed age, Lawrence immediately follows up with what seems to be either concern.
Actually, I think the worst decoy wasn't that in Georgia, where they had that kind of heavier set girl.
That was Texas.
Yeah, that poor thing.
Yeah, but
That was Murphy, Texas.
No, but like Chris Hansen did that on purpose. Because he would say, look, guys, I'm going to show you that it doesn't matter what the decoy looks like. They'll come in the house anyways. And one of the guys was like, yeah, right, and walked off, and they still went. You know what I mean?
Trick called it. She was bloated because she drank all the water. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that was unfortunate. And
Wasn't she? Oh, I'm sorry, AJ. Go ahead.
No. Keep going.
She was in one of the episodes that fella that spit in the sink, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's the one.
That horrible excuse for a human being. Oh my God, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
What kind of savage does that? I have to say, oh man, I've seen some foolishness. Because I forgot that he did that. I hate spitting. People who spit.
Same.
That was
I watch
the
a lot
same
of body
sting.
cam stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you see these people, screw you, officer, and spit into their face. I am not responsible for my actions. If anyone spits in my face, you know what I'm saying? James, you were saying?
I was saying that was the same sting with Dan. With how you doing, Stanley?
Oh yeah. Hey, Stanley.
Doing
good? Mind if I pour myself a drink, Stanley?
The kid was awesome.
I gotta see. What's crazy is, remember that it showed him like on the webcam and everything, so he was like all into it and everything. But I think Emily is probably the most iconic Predator, just because of her voice alone. I think it would be Emily, Casey, Nervous Nelly, and a tie between Hey Stanley and then the blonde girl from
Luke or
which one was
Flagler Beach.
Yeah,
Flagler
Beach. Yeah. Yep.
Or some unrecognized intuition.
Are you a cop or involved in law enforcement?
LOL. Really?
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, man, I get it.
The conversation quickly becomes sexually
Look at that, guys. Even now, the original show had that whole headquarters, that whole like missile silo, and now she just has one phone. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
It's amazing.
I had sex with my ex-girlfriend, nothing with a guy.
Gotcha. But you like guys better now?
Never tried it, but being with my girlfriend was really awkward.
Maybe you need a good teacher.
Yeah, you know one?
You're talking to him. LOL. School is in session.
Then the
Oh man, school's in session.
lesson.
You know the weirdest thing, guys? A four-door Jeep is just such a natural idea. Like, it's weird seeing two-door Jeeps because four-door Jeeps just look so much better. I don't really like Jeeps anyways. They're like not my thing. I get why people like them and drive them, but a four-door Jeep Wrangler just the dimensions just look better. I saw a two-door one drive by for the first time in a while. I'm like, ugh, that looks weird. You know what I'm saying? So that's like how like extended cab trucks just look better than like a regular pickup truck, you know? So
turns even naughtier as Lawrence talks to our decoy about hardcore gay porn.
Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
What do you like to watch?
Yeah, what do you like?
Mostly gay porn and some bi porn.
But the exchange gets so graphic, we can't reveal the remaining text. Finally, Lawrence arrives, and the sting is on.
How you doing? Real good.
look at the size of this kid.
Grown man.
You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And Jameson, doesn't he look like Glory Hole Jerry? A little bit.
No.
Well, who's the one with that was tackled face down? He had like red hair. Also, am I thinking of the wrong guy? There's a takedown guy that he looks like. You know what I mean? So.
Twink Toilet.
Dude, Twink Toilet was one of. He's so. Gross.
He got tackled.
Like,
He's
everything
disgusting.
about him, like he's walking down the street with his gut just hanging out of his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Dude, give up and just shave your head, because he had like the super long cul-de-sac going on. Dude was just a mess. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Cut him some slack. His best friend's mom was dying of cancer.
Jameson.
But I do like those Texas cops because they weren't playing, man. They came out like Lawrence Taylor. You know what I mean? They were tackling everybody. We need to go over all the episodes. I mean, all the ones what to do with the ghillie suit, though. You know, because you know that guy's mom probably bought it for him for like Christmas or whatever, and he's been waiting to use it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, Sarge. I got a ghillie suit in the back of my car. You know.
Lights on. I know, it's getting dark out. It's supposed to rain.
Did anyone ever eat one of these cupcakes the whole time? I don't think so.
It's hurricane. You want something to eat?
No.
I know. You can take a
They
seat.
should they should have dosed
You want a
them.
drink? You want some water? Want water? Yeah. How's your day been so far?
Good.
Yeah. Here you go.
Some water, Doc.
So did you bring anything?
Oh, in the car.
You have it in the car?
But before he can retrieve something from his car, Lawrence is about to get a big surprise.
No, Chris.
And if he thinks he's in for a shock, so am I.
What are you doing here? Something strikes me. It looks familiar.
And what?
Sorry, guys. I got to do the obligatory. I gotta do it. Yeah, I have to. You know what's funny is people for the longest time didn't know that I was the one editing those in.
They didn't.
In the video, they're like, "Oh no."
Cops say they found in his car that will turn your stomach. Charles Lawrence is a well-to-do real estate broker in the Connecticut suburbs.
How you doing? Good. Just come in.
He believes he's come to this house to meet a 13-year-old boy after exchanging salacious text messages like these.
Salacious. Chris is using college-educated words around here.
Just got out of the shower.
How was your shower? About to do the same.
Hot and wet, LOL.
And hopefully soapy, LOL.
But for
Speaking
this
of
agent,
college-educated
there
words.
is no open house, and his best sales pitch is about to strike out. I've caught more than 300 predators in the last decade, and some of them even know me from TV.
No, Chris.
What's crazy is it wasn't until Jameson, like we reacted to this, that I noticed what's his name's teeth.
Oh, Dupuis.
Yes, you guys pointed it out to me. You know, I was like, what? Why is he covering his mouth? You know?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
But this is the first time I've caught anyone who I know. The second Charles Lawrence walked in the door, I thought, I swear I know this guy from somewhere.
Now I'm watching from the monitor in the other room as he walks in.
I'm watching from the monitor. those Captain Kirk pauses, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
It looks familiar. I couldn't put my finger on it. And it dawns on me
Hey,
that
looks
this is a
familiar.
fellow I had met on the commuter train years ago. Knew his name. He was in real estate. And here he is in our kitchen trying to hook up with a 13-year-old boy.
When Lawrence sees me, he bolts, gripped in sheer panic.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but guess what, Charles? Guess what?
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
Oh man, hold on. Sorry, make sure I have that one saved. Okay.
Chris, please. I know, but you have to explain this. All right. Come here, man.
August Lion, what's going on, man? Guys, the weekly live streams will return. So guys, next Friday we're gonna go over Vincent Ambrosio's chat log and a couple other stories. Because guys, there's been a lot of these teachers getting caught banging students, so I have a whole playlist of those. So yeah, guys, the weekly lives will be back on Fridays. Just letting you know, and I'll probably drop content early in the week, and then have the lives on Fridays. Okay.
He runs out the door. Now the man I know from the train is about to be derailed.
Right?
The Fairfield cops nab him in the driveway. They slap the cuffs on him and take him into the garage.
Do you have any weapons? No. Anything that's gonna hurt us? No. Any needles? No.
He's put into the back seat of an unmarked car and taken to police headquarters.
I was watching this body cam thing. Jameson, remember that where the cops had a red Dodge Charger? You know what I mean? Like a bright red Dodge Charger. Yeah,
they had one that was like a taxi cab too.
Yeah. If that's not an undercover car that'll get you, I don't know what is.
At the station, he tries to hide his face with a hoodie, but there's no escape from our cameras.
Hey, NBC, 2 words, role playing, chat room, dude.
The Fairfield police chief gave us rare access in the back.
It's funny when you see, what's his name, Scooby-Doo. You remember it? NBC again.
Oh, yeah, Dennis.
You guys must laugh, huh? Seeing people in this messed up situation. Did they tell you guys to not laugh? Because this must be funny as hell, huh?
Rooms of the station, so you can see the booking process up close.
Anything you say or statements you make may be used against you.
Lawrence empties his pockets and cops frisk him. They take his mugshot. He's fingerprinted, and he gives his consent to allow cops to search his SUV.
Want me to, I'll do this side? Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Cops find cigarettes, condoms, and a gay porn video called Seattle Bareback Boys.
Oh my goodness.
How ironic that he brought. How ironic that he brought condoms and Seattle Bareback Boys.
I don't understand. Like, why Seattle? Like,
maybe they're homeless. I don't know.
Maybe, right? Man. No, but maybe I don't know. Because here's the thing about it. Like, so we live in the United States. United States is the most diverse country on the planet. Okay, this is the only place on Earth where you will find people from every single country on the planet. You know what I'm saying? But even though a lot of us grow up around each other, our different cultures, whether it's rural versus urban, black or white, gay or straight, there's different cultural things that we don't understand because there's different norms. Maybe it's a Seattle thing. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know why it's called Seattle as opposed to like San Francisco, San Diego, Denver. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think I know why.
What's that?
It's the Space Needle.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna show a shot of that. That's gonna morph into, well, you know.
You know what I mean.
This is taken into the interrogation room. He signs away his right to remain silent.
Now, Ashley, I haven't asked you this yet. Why do you think these knuckleheads talk to the cops? Why? Why? Out of like all the TCAP guys that we've seen, why do you think that they talk to the cops? I think James said I've asked this too, but why does everyone think?
I think they can get out of it.
Yeah, I think so too. Sheer hubris, man. Either they don't think that they've done anything wrong, or they think that they can talk their way out of it. But guys, I haven't done this in a while. But guys, what happened here? Sorry, guys. Guys, I'm not anti-police. I'm pro-good cop and anti-bad cop. Guys, the police necessary, but they are not your friends. If you guys find yourself in a police station and you don't know why, this knucklehead knows why, so he doesn't count. Guys, keep your mouth shut and get a lawyer. Okay? Seriously, that's the best thing you can do. But I honestly think that these guys think that they're gonna talk their way out of it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the best was Timothy Kine. When Catherine Reed's, he thinks he's going to talk himself out of it. Catherine Reed's like, You're not going home tonight. You're going to jail. You're not walking out of here unless it's in a pair of handcuffs.
I like her. She's like, so, tough night tonight, huh? She's my favorite, man. So, now this doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. You'll get through this. Dude, no, he's not. He's cooked. You know what I mean? He's done for. Dunzo. Finito. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Or like people like Jeff Stacy. What happens to me now? Now you go to jail. And then he puts his head down like, did you not think that you're going to go to jail? You're in handcuffs.
He thought his story was working.
My favorite moment. And I wonder if I can pull it up. I shouldn't get dinged. Let's see.
Please don't. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Abalash.
Why do you have so many keys?
Abalash. Because I have that as a YouTube short, and it's got so many views. It's hilarious. Here we go. Okay. Here we go, guys. We can do it. Yeah. We can do it.
Happens next. Now you go to jail.
What happens to me now? He leans in. Now you go to jail. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
That was right after he asked for an attorney.
Oh man, isn't it? Most of the people that lawyered up were immigrants. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I don't think that was long enough to get the stream taken down. So I think we're okay. And this guy's like, well, I already know Chris. You know, he's my buddy. We have beers together. So there's no way that I would do such a thing. You know what I'm saying?
So Chris knew him personally?
Yes,
AJ?
yes. They used to commute because Chris lived in Connecticut at the time, right, Jameson?
Yeah.
And they would take the train into New York together. Hold on, let's look. You know what? I was one.
Well, they were acquaintances on the train. They weren't actually riding together.
Oh, okay.
Living on that midnight train to Georgia. Let's see. Oops. How long does it take? That's like a 4-hour train ride. Am I wrong?
4 hours. Goodness.
Or is that the bus? That's the bus. No. This is trains. 4 hours. How would you do that? Is that like over the weekend for like business? Or whatever?
No, thank you.
No,
Fairfield.
Thank you. Fairfield. No, this is Waterbury. Let's do... Hour. That's a little bit more manageable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a bit more manageable by a wee bit, right? Look at that, guys. Yeah. You could do that, you know.
Remain silent.
You know, I mean, Chris Hansen is actually, I know him. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna let you go then.
On the train for years.
Have you told other 14-year-old boys you want a BJ and you want that ass?
Look at that. Chris Hansen's a friend of mine. Please.
And that's more of an embarrassment than anything. I've seen Chris's show before, so I understand you've seen Chris's show before. And unfortunately, this is the way this is played out.
No, Chris.
You didn't say anything about I want that ass.
Maybe Chris Hansen in the kitchen, there's no way. Is it your understanding you were going there to see and talk to a 13-year-old? No. No. Okay. Well, that's kind of why. That's kind of why. Intention at all. I would never do that.
But the detective tells him he had to know he was doing something wrong.
There would be no reason for you to ask this then. Right. Are you a cop or involved in law enforcement? They respond back, laugh out loud, really? And you write back, gotta be careful.
Everybody.
Right. They write back,
Druggy friends
man,
told him it was okay.
I get it.
It's a question. It's so sad. Like I think it was that one post. You remember, Jameson? That one we read where they were like, poor Jeff Stacy. Some person was like trying to act like, oh, we need to feel bad for him. Yeah,
was it those message boards or whatever?
Yes. They're like, Jeff Stacy, like he's one of the only predators where his looks never changed. So like you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that's his own fault. I don't feel bad for anyone that tries to victimize kids, right?
It's just talking. I don't see the internet and real life are two different things.
Not to get too dark, but if you remember, I think it was Josh posted his uncensored photos from
photos when they found him in his car. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
He didn't look any different then either.
Yeah, right. Well, we had gained a little bit of weight, but other than that, it is sad when the only thing sad is when you read about that crazy wife of his. You know what I'm saying? Oof. But here's the thing, like I don't know why this chick was trying to mistreat him. Don't marry a guy that has a record that's been on national TV as one of the biggest memes of all time. You know what I'm saying? Guys, okay.
It's very strange.
People have this weird thing where they try and act like guys, you are responsible for who you let into your life, right? So like it would be like, okay, if you're a guy and you meet a girl that has a whole bunch of guy friends, right? And you don't like the fact that she has a lot of guy friends. Well, why are you dating a girl who has a lot of guy friends? Why are you making the choice to do so? If you are a woman who doesn't like a guy that's always working on his car on the weekends, maybe he has an old vet, he's always oily and stuff, why are you going to be with a guy who does that? Yeah, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But what's that?
Like a guy who has an old vet. Are you talking about Rutherford?
Right? Yeah. Or why are you going to stay with a guy that brings your kid to a sting house to meet a young boy and gets arrested? And then lose custody of your kid and then have another kid with him? Clown world. And guys, who would marry Meat Rocket? Oh, God. All right. August line, Trick Gum, 72, Jameson, Ashley. Let's do a little thing here, right? Let's see. Whoops.
She didn't just marry him; she had a kid with him too.
I thought that was his stepdaughter, right?
He had one of his own too.
Okay. Guys, name some predators that have a more punchable face than this guy.
Lorne.
Lorne doesn't make me want to sock him in the face until he opens his mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He just looks like your average, everyday, working class schlub.
What is this? When was this? Dude,
Jeff Sokol, for sure.
Meat Rocket's getting married again.
That's not him. It says it looks like him.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, looks. Oh, maybe that is him.
Look at that. Look at that. Someone says Sokol's catering the reception with pizza. Lee Greer's bringing cheeseburgers.
No pickles.
Oh man, Jerry Griffith's bringing some pies. And Palumbo's bringing the beers, but hopefully they have a refrigerator. Look at that. Andrew P is the DJ with his mad partying skills. Look at that. The mommy and daddy decoys running security for the venue. Look at that, man. I hope Jeff Stacy will ask the questions about the vows. Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband is the question. Someone put, do you like anal after that?
Oh.
Ernest Timmons will be the wedding photographer. Look at that, man.
This is hilarious.
Oh, man. Sokol brings the pizza with orange juice. Guys, that's disgusting. Guys, who drinks orange juice with pizza?
Ugh.
Milk?
Well, it's been
I want to. Ugh.
it's been
Soda?
suggested that he brought the orange juice to mix with vodka.
But he didn't have any vodka, though.
I think the decoy said she did.
Oh, okay. Robert Salinas brings the chicken sandwiches. Lee Greer brings the cheeseburgers, no pickles. Jerry Griffith brings the fries. John DeFay brings the Cheetos, iced tea, and chocolate bar. Ham Bubker slaps with his M&Ms in his pocket. Shinster brings the whipped cream, strawberries, chocolates, and a teddy bear.
Well, if Salinas is bringing the chicken sandwich, he's very also be bringing Ben and Jerry's Funky Monkey, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Man, oh man. He says Siebert walks in and brings a tag along. No, that's what's his name? What's that kid's name?
Sebastian Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, yeah. Dude, is this him? I think it is, dude. That's a face you just can't forget. So
Lost a lot of hair.
He was losing it anyways. He was kind of poofing it out in the front. You know what I'm saying? I still can't believe Christopher Urban pulled that big bottle out of his pants. You know what I mean? Like, and it's so funny because I had forgotten, and then I was doing my video, and all of a sudden, woof, I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
AJ, was it those jeans that they used to wear in the 2000s that had the big pocket in the back? Is that what he could have been wearing?
Jinkos?
Yeah, I think.
I don't think so. I think they were like regular.
They had a big old pocket in the back. I remember in my high school, the guys would be wearing those.
I remember in the 90s we had these. We had Jinkos.
What the hell?
What is that?
You never saw these, dude?
No, that's a new one to me.
These were the 90s. And the more
yeah, see the pocket?
Like wore out.
Yeah, the pocket in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the more like wore out and stuff that they were at the bottom, the cooler was. These are big in China for a while. It's so weird. I actually think that they're owned by the Chinese now. But yeah, I used to have your Jinkos, man.
Jesus. What the hell?
You never saw these? Look.
No, thank you for sharing.
Jinkos inflated like a parachute to survive a plane crash. Dude, Katie Holmes is one of the most annoying people on the planet. Like, she does that thing where she talks.
Oh God, she's wearing them too, huh?
Out of the side of her mouth, kind of like the chick that plays Dexter's sister, Deborah Morgan. Dexter.
Like Dick Cheney.
That actress always talks out of the side of her mouth. Like, she always has one part of her mouth closed, and she's like. And it's so weird that they played brother and sister, but they were married in real life. Ugh, you know what I mean?
Yikes.
This is a good show. Did you ever watch the show, Jameson or Ashley?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, you guys. This is a great show. Just don't watch the last 2 episodes, okay? But this show is fantastic, man. It's one of the best shows ever. Dexter. So he's a serial killer that only kills bad people. It's fantastic, man. It really is. You guys will enjoy it. So, right until the end, just don't watch the last two episodes, and you'll be fine.
Did we not watch the last 2 episodes? You have to finish it.
No, you don't. Trust me, you don't. That's like how Game of Thrones. Just don't watch the last season, and you.
Oh, good point.
You're good. Yeah. So imagine
or Star Wars films, right?
Yeah, that's true. Star Wars. Did you guys know they spent $180 million on that crappy looking new Star Wars show?
Good night.
180. And then, do you guys know? Was it Secret Invasion? That stupid Marvel series.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Samuel Jackson.
Invasion. budget.
I watched the first
They
episode and I
spent
just gave up.
$212 million on that show. Absolute clown world. And if you guys look at these, don't get me started on Disney and stuff now, but you notice the credits. Look at how many people are involved in a movie now. Jameson is the production's assistant. Ashley is the production's assistant. And then she has an assistant who has an assistant who has an assistant. Who are all these people? Why are they getting paid? It doesn't make any sense, man.
So and then with the special effects, it's just a giant list of people.
Yeah, but here's the thing: a lot of them aren't even good, or they're rushed.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's terrible. And then you have movies like the OG John Wick, the original John Wick budget. $30 million for John Wick 1. Nice. Look at how good that movie was. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make a good film. I think that the biggest, it's a toss up between the Blair Witch Project and Get Out are the movies that are the most profitable films of all time. Get Out's budget was $4.5 million.
Wow.
And made $255 million at the box office. That is crazy. And then the Blair Witch Project. Let's see. Cost $60,000 to make. And how much did it make in the? It made $246 million. Now let's look at what is so that came out in 1999. What are $1999 now? All right, guys. How much do you think that is in today's money? How much do you think $248 million is in today's money? Anyone want to take a guess?
I mean, double it, maybe?
248. Is that 248 million? Let me see. Without the commas, it's kind of hard. One more. Crap. Okay. You said double, Ashley?
Possibly.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself a round of applause. Look at this. $466 million today.
That's crazy.
Roughly. Yeah, look at that. So this movie cost, let's see, $60,000. $112,000 today. It made that much back. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Wow. I.E. Dixon, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. I.E. Dixon has been here since the very beginning, I think. It was I.E. Dixon, Josh, Cyrano, Jameson. You guys were like my first 60 subs, I think. All right, let's get back to this.
Oh, Luna too.
Yeah, Luna.
Haven't seen her in a while.
Was there? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I miss Luna.
Yeah, I haven't checked on her channel in a while. Let me see.
I know she said she was going through some personal stuff.
Yeah, I know. I reached out to her via Discord, but she hasn't had a chance to hit me back yet. I'm assuming she's just busy. I think she said that she's been traveling a lot. Yeah, she hasn't posted a video in like 2 months on her channel either. So I'm assuming she's just busy. So, but
with your explanation is, if you thought legitimately that the person was 18 and you thought that you read the number 18, at that point, from what you just said in your mind, you're really alleviated of any concerns about dealing with a minor or anything like that.
Not true, because again, people could say they're 18 and they're not.
But you didn't say that.
Her profile said 102.
You just asked.
Why do people have to lie?
Why do people have to lie? You guys know he's next, right? I'm gonna drop a video on that.
Please do.
That knucklehead next week.
Please do.
He just has a really, really, really long chat log, so I'm breaking it up into pieces. And I was trying to do his accent like that, but I just can't do it. So
After finding out, after the age was written, which was 13, you're claiming 18. After that number was written, you move forward with some other back and forth, which I can read. I'm looking to get away from that. Okay. But then you clearly write.
But I
Are
do
you
that
law
with
enforcement or a cop?
I do that with everybody because I don't understand why and be in trouble.
Does that to everybody.
yeah, I say that to everybody.
Well, then, with anybody.
I don't understand why you would write that or be concerned about that if in fact you thought you read the number 18.
13, I would have shut it right down. I would have blocked him right then and there.
Hey, AJ.
Charles Lawrence is.
Are you involved with law enforcement?
All right.
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
Old enough to be this kid's
That's
grandfather.
not a no.
Yet he exchanged some raunchy text messages offering to teach the young boy about sex.
I had sex with my ex-girlfriend, nothing with a guy.
Gotcha. But you like guys better now?
Never tried it, but being with my girlfriend is really awkward.
Maybe you need a good teacher.
Yeah, you know one?
You're talking to him. LOL. School is in session.
And you won't believe his explanation for trying to hook up with a 13-year-old. He blames it all on his eyesight.
I thought he told me he was 18.
Okay. Okay, so you thought you were being an 18-year-old.
My eye got scratched.
Why does his hoodie say rooster teeth?
That's what I was just looking at. I couldn't see what that said.
What the hell is that? Rooster teeth.
Is that a website?
Rooster teeth. Rooster Teeth. Warner Brothers is closing Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth panel. What is this? Oh, it's like a website. They do like podcasts, skits, and all that. Here we go. Rooster Teeth was an American internet. Oh, so it's like Entertainment 720, right? Remember a Parks and Rec? You remember Entertainment 720? Anyways, it was an internet media production company in Austin, Texas. They were a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. Red versus Blue. Huh, interesting. So they did like news programs, podcasts, live action shorts, comedy, let's play. Rooster Teeth games.
Just all the stuff a 13-year-old's into, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you know the craziest thing? What was I watching? It was one of those like dudes that was it was a group that was like that started out playing like Call of Duty, or that there was some team, and then they started doing other stuff. And what I think that what these guys were just a bunch of friends playing games and doing content. And then what happens is, let's just say me, Jameson, and Ashley are, so we're doing let's plays, we're having fun, we're making fun of stuff or whatever,
Charles Lawrence.
And we both get like, let's just say Ashley has 2 million subs on YouTube, Jameson has 1.5, I have like 1 million, and then we have our group channel that has like 1 million. Like a big corporate sponsor will be like, hey, look, let us, if you let us buy part of, like, own part of your brand, we can do X. Then what happens is they slowly weasel their way into your business and then start telling you what to do, because they make you more and more reliant on what they can give you. So if they pull out, you're screwed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see a lot of the top guys that have been around for a long time, men and women, they don't allow themselves to be, I don't even want to say infiltrated, but influenced by like Warner Brothers, Disney, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
just like Wayne's World.
Yeah. What would you say? Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. All right, it's Friday, right? Remember, Garth?
With him as always is Garth.
I look at you and I just laugh and laugh. How do you feel about this change? We fear change.
We fear change.
boom, 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 boom. My favorite line in the movie. But Benjamin's my friend. No, Benjamin is no one's friend. If he was an ice cream, he'd be pralines and dick. And then they're like, just give us the flashlight. No one will hurt you. He hands it to him. Wait, they were gonna jump him. God, that movie's good, man. They don't make movies like that anymore. Yeah, August, I've never heard of Rooster Teeth. So I heard of Reckless Tortuga. They were funny. You know, they have the one online gamer series.
Blames it all on his eyesight.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth, Austin, Texas. Look at that.
I thought he told me he was 18.
Okay. Okay, so you thought you were meeting an 18-year-old.
My eye got scratched, so I can't wear my contacts, so I'm wearing...
Come on, dude.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
I hope nobody listening believes this. Come on, dude.
Bring these glasses. And I was downstairs having a cup of coffee, and my glasses were upstairs. And I'm looking. I thought he said 18. I swear to God, I would never, ever in my entire life,
ever
meet a 13-year-old. That I can say to my own self, it's disgusting.
Okay.
All right, that's not, So consenting adults is a different story. I can show you that I was at my ophthalmologist yesterday, an eye doctor, that I was scratching my eye as to why I'm wearing these glasses and why I didn't see that correctly.
I can show you. I can show you if you want to see. It says 13.
I can't even read that.
Please.
I thought it said 18.
It says 13.
Huh.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That's fine. Some people, they say they're 18 and they're not.
The detective's not buying it and explains the charges.
The charges are criminal attempt to commit risk of injury to a minor, criminal attempt to commit sexual assault in the second degree,
Oops.
and enticing a minor.
The bail is set at $75,000. Lawrence decides not to fight the charges. He pleads guilty. When Crime Watch Daily went to his sentencing at the Fairfield County Court, Lawrence entered through the employee entrance in order to avoid our cameras. Inside, he reportedly told the judge, "I am not a pedophile. I use poor judgment, but I have never seen, used, or downloaded child..."
In the courtroom, he said, "I prefer the word pedophilia."
Child pornography in my life. He got 8 years, suspended after serving 2 years in prison, and he has to register as a sex offender when he's released. That tough sentence is just fine with Fairfield Police Chief Gary McNamara, who is working hard to keep predators out of his...
All right, now look out the window and look determined.
City. That's a pretty stiff sentence for a first-time offender.
Isn't it crazy? Chris is older, but he looks so much better now than he does here.
He does.
Look at how bad he looks. Eyes are all bloodshot, puffy around the eye. All he has that I'm on the sauce all the time look to him. You know what I'm saying? Hair is the same, dress is the same. He just looks so sick here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Well, some would say it's not stiff enough, Chris. Some would say it's not stiff enough, but certainly that should send the message out that we all know what the intent was, what the reason for the visit was, and he's held accountable for that.
No, Chris.
We got another predator off.
Look at the
streets.
Look at the predator laughing. Look at that. I mean the decoy. Look. Look. No, Chris.
We got another.
Look at that. Look at that, dude.
Predator off the streets. It's still hard to believe it's an acquaintance of mine from the commuter train. Charles Lawrence is now taking a one-way ride to prison.
All right, guys, we're gonna look at this one, and then we'll shut this bad boy down. Jameson, I think that we've seen a couple of these. So we've seen.
Oh yeah, I recognize this one. Yeah. I think we watched this on another live stream.
Yeah, this one is when the girl gets caught essaying her boyfriend's daughter, I think, who's a toddler.
Arrest for sexual battery of a minor.
And possession of child.
And possession of child pornography.
Look at that.
Why's your zipper, your buttons down on your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
It's Alonzo
At
Wade.
any given time, there are criminals out there preying on the most vulnerable across the country. But law enforcement officers are
Remember
busting.
this guy?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he tried
He
to
tried.
grab a
Did he
little
drag
girl
the girl? Yeah.
into the bathroom.
Dragged her in the bathroom.
And the dad, he comes up because the wife calls. He's like, "What's going on?" Well, this guy, he's like, "Is he still in there?" And the cops got to grab the guy back. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that people, they don't understand why fathers are so important, dude. Man, if people think that mothers will delete people for their kids, fathers will 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? That's just a thing that I don't understand. Like, I remember when I was young, because we used to live in a poor area back in the day, and we used to walk. So we had to walk to the city bus stop to take the city bus stop to the school bus stop because we went to like a gifted school for smart kids, but it was in a different district. So we had to lie about our address, right? So we had to take the city bus 20 minutes to the school bus and then go. So my sister was walking home because she's about 3 years older than I, and this weirdo kept following her home, right? So one day my dad took the day off work and was like, "Here, just point here. Just when he comes up, just point to him." He's like, "Stay here." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll stay here." So my dad's like waiting in this alley, and my sister pointed him out. My dad came out of that alley and beat the living hell out of that dude.
That's awesome.
Sounds like toxic masculinity to me.
Dude,
That's
he
awesome.
beat the crap. It looked like when Sonny whooped on the dude on the Godfather, dude, straight up. Yo, he beat him up and down the street, man. I couldn't believe it, you know? And it's funny because a lot of the other people on the street knew this guy was like a creepo. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's just sitting there. He's like, "Help me. Help me." And my dad said, "Pow, pow, pow." You know, and he said, "You see this little girl again, you cross the street." And no one ever saw the guy again. So, yeah.
Your dad's a great man, AJ.
Yeah.
Or suspects showing predatory behavior. We're going to discuss some.
And it's funny because, guys, that's how things used to be. Because remember, we didn't have cops until the 1920s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. Before that, it was, especially in the Midwest, in the West, and the South, there was a sheriff, a deputy, and then he could deputize people, right? But up to that, it was the men in the neighborhood, right? If some dude was creeping on little girls, all the men got together and took care of the guy. You know what I'm saying? If there was someone acting out of line or whatever, if there was some floozy who was sleeping with all the women's wives, all the women got together and took care of her too. That's how it worked. The community watched out for itself, you know? So, Zeph's in the building. What's going on, my friend?
This just in, Kathleen Hambrick says your dad made the wrong move. She said,
because he was obviously on the spectrum and into Dungeons and Dragons. Please,
absolutely. He was just trying to check and see if she was 23.
That woman drives me crazy. Did you ever see the thing where she's talking to that lawyer? Ashley?
Oh yeah, we do. Oh,
I'm not sure because I was looking at that website.
Oh, guys, you know what? We can watch this later.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. Kathleen.
That photo was enough for me of her holding her son. Ugh.
Oh no! Look at this. She's at a conference.
Ooh,
Look
tickets,
at this.
tickets.
The rise of proactive things and how to stop them. What?
Oh my gosh.
Know how the family members were affected by the original trauma, and so I worked with them and created this video. And here it is. Do I have to do that? I don't think so. I think I can.
Look at all these people that are.
Hey mom, can I borrow the car tonight? My name is
She
Kathy.
watches her own video. You knucklehead, dude. All these people agree with her.
That's frightening.
Someone
That's
says
truly
stings are a
frightening.
good thing. Do you work at CNN or Facebook? Come on, dude. What a knucklehead. Guys, hold on.
The traveler arrest, you can see that proactively not much is going on. And so when do NFL players retire? Okay.
What are you talking about?
She likes to hear herself talk.
Oh, this woman drives me crazy. Oh, put me in the same room as this chick.
We gotta have her on the
look,
live stream for you, AJ.
Guys, she has a whole series.
Like a gross.
Cage has been in
And guys, any guy that talks to this woman, I don't believe that. I believe that they're a predator trying to protect predators. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. This guy's probably, yeah, Kathleen, I agree with you, duh. And she still has that weird pillow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's a really sick case, and so they now have a group of people who are on board, a group of legislators who are on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To check their ID, look for the hologram on the ID.
And then all of a sudden say, hey, tonight I'm going to go have sex with a 13-year-old. It just doesn't really work that way.
Oh.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
She's delusional. She's delusional.
And just look at this. Just look at this righteous indignation that she thinks she's speaking with. Zeth, please say something.
Oh Lord, I don't even know what to say at this point.
Look at her face, dude. Oh man, what I wouldn't give. She drives me crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. She's
got a
so
Jay Refner
delusional.
face.
And it's so funny because she's like, "This is my story. I thought it was your son's story." Now, I think she's talking to people who agree with her. Registry Matters podcasts. So I guarantee that all the guys on here are all chomos. You know what I'm saying? That are like, oh yeah, we need to get rid of you know what I mean? But this guy right here.
Her 20-year-old son was busted in a police sting that catches adults targeting underage children for sex. And while she's
Look at this. Now, this one I like because this first comment here says, if someone says they're 13, even if they don't look it, don't engage. Yep. Everyone says, someone says, yeah, hey man, you want to smoke this PCP dip cigarette? I know that it looks like a regular cigarette, but for sure that it's dipped in PCP. OMG, entrapment! It looked like a regular cigarette. Look at that. Look at that. Someone says, I love the few defense comments. So when someone on the internet tells you in the first 5 minutes, I'm 13, then you proceed to initiate a conversation with them. You need to be dealt with by the law. Facts, dude, facts. No. Someone said, he didn't initiate a sexual conversation. The police did. This is their agenda. Is this her? Is this Lady Justice her? I bet it is.
Her. It is her. Mm-hmm.
I bet it is, man.
Her
knucklehead. This person says, I do agree with her that police should gather the computer and phone evidence of when, predators are doing these things, because I think that they can miss severe offenders. Zach from Anxiety Wars confronted a guy who he thought came across as a reoffender, but he ended up 2 months ago being charged for SA. Yeah, here we go. This first person says, I'm without words on how horrendous this individual is. Is she really trying to change everyone's view on catching monsters just because her son was caught? Couldn't be more delusional if she tried. Says, right. And she says he was only going to see her to make sure of her age, but after talking a sexually charged 1.5 hours with her. Look at that. Okay. Here's another person. After looking at these online sexting operations more carefully, it's become more clear that when police, prosecutors, and others who work in the system say that men were not entrapped or not forced into this is a false statement. The men did have someone else's fantasy forced on them, and that's very clear. Please! This is not the work of true heroes. This is the work of cowards. Those running these sting operations are forcing their own fantasies about minors on online simply because they were on an adult hookup platform. Look at this person wrote a dissertation, guys.
Jeez. Good Lord.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. Is this Donald Morrison? I don't think he's this articulate.
No.
No. His mom threw his computer away.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, this person says in the comments. Look at this. I'm not reading all this.
Thank you.
Your blood pressure's already up, AJ.
What the hell?
Realistically speaking, it's highly unlikely that a minor would go onto an adult dating site, which is why it's even worse that these knuckleheads get caught doing this. My problem with these privet, this privet. Here you go. All right, one last one, guys. Sorry, lady, but you're making the same excuses predators make. Facts. Look at that. You're looking and listening to your son through mother's eyes and ears. If she said 13, that's it. No gray area. No mother likes to think that their son is a predator. No son likes to admit that they are a predator to his mom. Your son is a predator. End of story. Well, I'm glad you have your degree in criminal justice. What kind of response? Who are these people?
You know my theory.
What's that?
I think she made up the whole excuse story and told him to stick to it.
Yeah. 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 She look, this is her. Hold on. This is her, guys.
Mommy dearest.
That's her, right there, man. Yeah, that or she's you remember the mom from Carrie? Where is it?
Or she's Mama Boucher.
Yeah. There she is. This was a good movie, man. That was a good movie. Yeah, the original was good. Guys, the remake was trash. Just save yourself some time. All right, we'll watch a couple minutes of this, guys. Then I'll probably have to get off quick. Busted.
Underage children for sex. And while she supports police locking up dangerous child predators, she says police stings...
Not my son! Are you trying to say that my son could be one of them?
How dare you?
rarely do that, and more often uses misleading decoys who take advantage of those who are caught to make splashy headlines in the news. Kathleen Hambrick calls vigilante groups who expose predators dangerous, and she believes the public needs to hear the other side of the story. The story
Dangerous
of
to her
those
son's
caught
freedom.
stings. The stories you never see in...
Well, I don't understand this, guys. It's not that difficult to not end up in one of these things. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard at all. It just drives me absolutely insane. Like, okay, if you're ever going to take on a cause, I need you to, where you've drawn that battle line, I need you to turn and look to your left and look to your right and look who's beside you on that side. If you don't like who you see, guys, cross over to the other side. Kathleen Hambrick is there with Siebert and Kennelly and Morrison and Vincent Ambrosio. You know what I'm saying? She's the Gauleiter General of the Knucklehead Brigade, you know?
Media reports. Let's welcome Kathleen Hambrick to the show, Open Mic, right now. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing about your son and how he grew
and
up.
just look at her face. There's no possible way that I could be wrong here. No way whatsoever. None. She will not even listen to the other side. Look at that.
Up a little different from most kids.
Lauren's tantric toe. Guys, we will have to do another Lauren stream. Because, guys, back in the day, we did like a whole week of Lauren Armstrong. Or it was like Lauren Armstrong month, right? I think it was. I think that's when I had 1,000 subs, right? But it was like Lauren week. We did like 4 or 5 lives about Lauren, you know?
Kids as far as social interaction and online gaming.
Sure. I don't think that he necessarily grew up different. He's just an introvert, and you don't hear about the introvert.
Guys, this is one of the things about a lot of women choosing to have, like, okay, I don't know how old she is.
She probably had him later in life, you're suggesting.
Yeah, but I think she had him like late. She probably had him I think she's in her 50s. Or maybe, yeah, mid to late 50s, probably. So I think she had him like late 30s, early 40s. And I think that she just kind of like, maybe she thought she was going to get a pet. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really think it through. Like she seems like one of those suffocating moms. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those, all right. Guys, have you ever heard of the term, what is it called? A rainbow baby? Anyone?
That's a new one.
Ashley, Zeph, you heard of the term a rainbow baby? Am I muted?
I think that's a no.
I'm assuming no. Okay, so guys, a rainbow baby used to be a woman that has a child after like a miscarriage or like an ectopic pregnancy, or like they had to have the baby deleted for medical reasons or a stillbirth, right? Now, what it means now is you have a lot of women that are doing IVF, right? So they'll be like 45, 48, do like 3 or 4 rounds of IVF, right? And then they might have a kid. The odds are very, 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 very low, right? But they call those rainbow babies. So that term has been co-opted, right? And they say, you want to talk about an only child or a spoiled child, guys, if they're the ultimate helicopter parents, right? Like they dote this child with so much parenting and so much attention and so much everything. I don't think that any of those are old enough to cause like chaos in society. You know what I'm saying? But that's the term. And I think that type of mindset is what she has with her knuckleheaded son. You know what I'm saying? To where
her child, AJ, don't forget her child.
Yeah, even though he's like 30, you know what I'm saying? But like his whole existence is about her. You know what I'm saying? So
And she wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep, that's true.
Hey, I see some boxing gloves in the background there. She might be willing to meet you up at the gym. You can settle your differences.
This is YouTube. I don't want to say anything, obviously.
About the kids on the, football team or the cheerleaders or the band. And he didn't do any of those things.
She
He
just doesn't look like she's a good listener. She doesn't look like she just lives in her own world, just powering ahead, just not listening to anything. Because if she could honestly just understand what she's defending, and to say that these investigations and these things have done no good whatsoever, I want to see her talk to Grady Judd. That would be nice. You know what I'm saying?
He is very shy, but he's a little quirky like me, and he's just a different kind of person than you hear about normally. But I think there's a lot of introverts, and there are a lot of kids that get addicted to playing video games. This is not new.
Would you say that you have addiction to the internet, right?
You have a compulsion?
So he grew up in that generation, and that's what he was drawn to.
Guys,
right. So at 20 years old, he was living at home, had a job.
This is who she reminds me of.
Yeah.
Look at that. She has that Michelle Bachman, like, look at the beast in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like Michelle Bachman, she just looks like she's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, dude. You know what I mean? Like, there's just the engine's running, but there's nobody driving. You know what I'm saying? Dan Marino can die of gonorrhea and burn in hell. Would you like a cookie?
Tell us what happened to him online as far as the sexting by undercover police.
So my son had done this before a number of times. I knew
that's not a good thing to say.
knew he had done it. I've done it. Sorry.
That's not a good thing
He went
to say
online
either.
and he was looking for a hookup. And he went to a place that is for adults because he is an adult and he was looking for an adult. So
they don't think that young kids who want to feel like they're grown would go to like an adult chat room or an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's just talk about dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge, right?
Went on to Craigslist.
Well, you know what's sad?
You have.
You go to an adult chat room looking for an adult, and you get Jace.
That's true.
To click that you're
All right,
18 or
AJ,
over.
I gotta jump off. I'm so
No
sorry.
problem. Thanks for jumping
Thank you
on.
for having me.
Appreciate you. Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Zeph, how you been, my friend?
Pretty good. I've just been kind of vibing for now, I guess.
All right.
So yeah,
everything's good. How's your channel going?
Pretty good. I haven't updated much in a while. I did do a video. I did do a body cam video a few months ago, which was this. It was this blonde lady that got arrested for like hitting a kid or something.
Oh.
And I just kind of talked about. Basically, it didn't get much traction or anything. One person was like, "Oh, why do you keep talking over all the video?" It's like the commentary, like what?
That's the story of my life.
Like what?
It's like because it's a reactions channel, you knucklehead. And the thing is, like, anytime that I talk about body cams, like, dude, you can see what the name of the video is. Or like most people that like react to body cam stuff, or even like TCAP stuff, I put the link to the video, like in the
I did that
description.
too.
So like, dude, shut up! Like, what are you talking? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But slowly over time, you'll weed those haters out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just so dumb. So it's like, why do you even need to leave a comment? Why? You know? So
I had a bunch of crazy Christians in one of my other comments. I was doing a military surplus video.
Well, yeah, that was one where they're like, "Why do you have the devil sign? Why do you have the pride flag?" Yeah, I went through your comments.
Yeah, I was like,
I
dude,
saw.
really? Like,
What's with that, man? What's with that, man? Please.
Site. And so, in his mind, and now he's 20, and you know he doesn't get the red flags that some of us do. But to him, that meant that only adults were on
What's
that.
crazy too is why is Jace not telling his story? I've never seen him do a single interview about this other than Dr. Phil. You know, dude, are you still gonna let your mommy fight your fight for you? Seriously? Yeah, you know what I mean? Really sad.
She probably forbids it. He'd end up slipping up and tell the truth. Can't keep his story straight.
So he figured he was free to say and do whatever he wanted. And he ended up seeing an ad for a woman looking for a man who labeled herself as a gamer girl. And my son was addicted to video games online. So instant draw, he started talking to her right away.
Let me just clarify one point. You said that my son doesn't pick up on red flags. What did you mean by that?
Well,
guys,
what did you mean by that?
I hate to say this, guys, but did you see Jennifer Lopez spent like $30 million on that movie for herself and that documentary, and all it did just make her look foolish, and then her album bombed, and then she has to cancel her tour.
I don't know. I don't know about this.
Lopez got too big for her britches, man, because she's trying to act like she's like a once in a lifetime talent, like Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston or something. Jennifer Lopez, I'm sorry, that's not you. It's not. You know what I mean? So I love how Ben Affleck's like, Jennifer made the worst mistake that anyone in movies can do. She bankrolled her own movie. A person that pays for their own movie is like a lawyer representing himself.
Hey, now what about Tommy Wiseau?
Who?
Tommy Wiseau.
Who's that?
The Room?
Oh, the Room guy. I didn't know his name. Yeah, I heard this movie was trash. Yeah, I heard that the movie about the movie was the best part.
I think all young people don't pick up on potentially if somebody says something, they don't necessarily know the connection. You know, like just if somebody says to toe the line. A lot of kids don't know what toe the line means, you know. Like,
what the hell? What is she talking? Accountability, what's that?
and I think of my son at 20 as a kid.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world.
Yeah, I think of a 13-year-old as a kid.
Guys, we'll watch like a couple more minutes of this, and then I gotta log on out. But guys, you know what? guys, that's what we can do. That's what we can do. We can do Kathleen Hambrick month. Yes. Yes. June is gonna be Kathleen Hambrick month. Look at all this material. Look at all this, guys. Do you think that I could sit through
Doesn't mean they're
through her whole presentation? Do you think that I can sit through an entire hour of this knucklehead speaking, and she's wearing the same shirt she was wearing in her other video?
Yeah, the one that matches the backdrop.
Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that.
Hey, she matches the couch in your backdrop there.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. Let me see. A TED Talk about restorative justice for sex offenders, please. These people are just so dumb, guys. Wait, here's another one. The intersection between... What?
Registry Matters is an independent production. The opinions and ideas here are that of the host and do not reflect the opinions of any other organization. If you
registration in the next state that you're so in 1965.
So she's part of this group?
Just now scope it nullifies the mixed voice.
Wait, who are these people? Registry Matters.
You could just check.
A legal and policy podcast about, hold on.
We could just check the RSO. I bet they're all on there.
Look at this. They have a thing about Schmarvy Schmeinschmeen. Trying to act like, oh, that's arguing their case. Guys, no. That's what you're trying to do here? Are you serious? Oh, guys. Well, guys, I think I'm going to shut this bad boy down. Guys, next Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. We will go live. Guys, join the Discord. If the times change, I'll let you know. But we're going to do weekly lives from now on. Just letting you know. I'll have a video out hopefully Sunday or Monday, right? And then, guys, we'll have a takedown call next week, too. If you want to be on that, let me know in the Discord. Jameson, Zeph, any closing words?
I was just gonna say sorry, it's kind of late this time.
No worries. It was kind of a last minute thing, so he has a lot of last minute things, so it's all good, you know. But yeah, guys, regularly from now on, Jameson.
Have you told other 14-year-old boys you want a BJ and you want that ass?
All right, you guys, have a good one. Okay, bye, guys.
See you later.
Yep.